Hello guys, today I'm gonna share with you a personal app that I built since I recently learned Go and Flutter for a week. So I'm still beginner, but I tried to combine what I learned into a full app. It's of course it's basic. If you can see here, it has backend and front end and database, and it is for authentication, like register and login, etc. So it's the beginning of every app. You log in, etc. You know who entered. Okay, it's simple thing, but it's okay as a beginner project. It helps you a lot to understand how the flow, how backend and front connect to each other, and DB also. So today we're gonna see how the it how this work and explain in general and this so we know how to structure our project, etc. So first we have bucket and front. uh, I used my architecture, of course. It's simple, but it's efficient for now. We have services, notification. I used go go routine. It's like a sync, and it's not like it's different from a sync and await in JavaScript and Python because it use event loop, but here in Go it use go routine. There are small threads take a small amount in memory, like 2 kilobytes, which means you can run a lot with no problems. This is why Go used in microservices by Netflix and big companies. So this is when a user logs in, it send a welcome notification while running, of course, and it does not block the program or wait. This is I used Argon 2. This is for hashing the password, of course. We hash it and verify it. I use salt. Salt means a random bytes that you add it to the password, then you hash it. Because a lot of hackers have a rainbow table that can do multiple hashing. The same method, like always, like all hackers do. But when you add salt, he do not use it. He will try to find the pattern in this how to hash. So it will take him a lot of time. And since Argon 2 makes you add memory each time, so even if he has RTX 5090 of big GPU, it will run out of memory after a very short time. So we verify, etc. And we have token. This is for authentication and authorization. Here we, after the user logs in, we do not fetch the DB each time. So we're gonna see just the ID, the token, which contains the ID of the user, and we compare it with the ID in the DB. So we do not see the username or the password if they match. Of course, we're gonna just see the token after he logs in. Of course, we're gonna see password, but not at the same time. Different, which makes request not heavy. And the front use a token too, of course. Here, remember, save it. So we do not even see the backend. So just with the front, we can access to our account, and it's more, it's faster. Here we verify the token and generate it, of course, expiracy and the ID, and we return claims which contain user information. As JWT map claim, it's just a map type interface, so any type it can accept it. Okay, and the models. This is what user gonna send. He will send the username and the password, and in our DB we're gonna hash the password and save it, and the username, and we give it an ID. Each user has a unique and different ID, of course, and this is middleware. So each request, if he wanted to, like example in this app, if he wanted to like logs in again and go to dash me, so and see the welcome message we did, we must see the token. So before he goes, each time we just see the token. If is the token is valid, he go, we see dot next, he go to the next header, to the next handler. If no, no, which means we're gonna remove all the people who hasn't have who don't have the account or didn't register and logs in. Okay, and the handler. This is our logic, of course, and logic of pages. Register one. When he register, we create user, of course. If there is an error, user taken. Then we logs in. We turn it into JSON object. We turn JSON to an object or struct, so we can save it. Then we verify the password, and we generate token in login. Then if he wanted to go to me, we gonna get just his user ID from the token. Okay, and our database, it's same thing. I used here PGX. It's Postgres tool. It's native. That makes you write raw SQL or SQL. It's faster than use other framework, etc. It's faster, but a lot of typing. But it's okay. Okay, missed here. Okay, this is our database. This is okay. This is what this is the connection, and we created the table, of course. So this is the backend, of course. And since I hate UI, this with Flutter, this takes me a lot of time. Took me a lot of time. It took me a lot of time. So we have services, screens, routers, providers, models. It's similar to backend, of course. In models, we have the state, because in UI you have state. Each, like when you enter a page and didn't log in, didn't log in, you have so is logged is false. It's false, and we don't have username. This is why we accept null values, and we don't have token, and it's not loading, and there is no error. But when you logs in, this is gonna be true. You have your username, we generate token, and loading before generating, of course, and error in case there is an error. Okay, this is the state in all application, just this one. Even complex ones that have state. And this is the most important one that makes us change our state. Providers, I use here Riverpod. You can use provider, normal provider, but UV is more modern, and it's type safe, of course. So here we build. You must the state. It's false, of course. When you register, we're gonna change it. Both are false, false. Login and loading. Then we're gonna change the state in login to true. Like I said before, when you load, you're gonna wait for the response to enter. So we're gonna wait. Okay, I'm not gonna explain each line, just the flow in general for each one, backend and frontend, so we get an idea. This is the routers I used. JWT, it's modern also, better than navigation. Okay. Since it's simple, I just have a login page and register and welcome page, of course, and three screens. Each one, it's just UI, and you must name it consumer, of course, consumer widget. So we use the provider, like here. Look, ref.watch, which means we're gonna rebuild the UI of this consumer widget. Okay, this is our register page. It's the same pattern used every time. Then we have services. We use Duo for HTTP requests to connect with the backend, between the front and the backend. So each time the user wants something or click a button or want to go to certain page, we send request to the backend. So we're gonna execute it, and we give a response. So the flow is front to the backend to the DB, then DB to backend to the front. It's easy, but when you implement it, you must think about it. And authentication feature means we're gonna give the value, but we're gonna wait for it. So we post to register the names, etc., and the backend get this information and turn it into struct, like we saw earlier. Then we save it in the DB. Okay, and main.dart, just we run this setup first, do. So each time in API client, the best thing is in do we have interceptor, means we can save our token in the header, which means we do not go to DB to check. So from the front, Flutter check the token that we saved to without looking to the DB, so it's faster and more accurate. Okay, so for now I'm gonna run the app, or the app, yes. And sorry for my bad English, because I'm trying. It's not my native language. I'm trying. Language. Front end. Okay, I do Flutter. Before we must use an emulator, Android emulator. So we're gonna test our app in real device. It's virtual, but it gives you an idea how it works on phone. Better than the web, because Flutter used in mobile specifically than web and etc. So this is the app. I'm gonna need to run the backend too. So our logic works. Go run with Goran. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. Okay, it's running. Nice. So here I need to, because I tested it before, so I need new user. I type just I, and the password is I too. I need to register. Okay, I here I don't know why it's lagging. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, account. This is notification. Account created. This is we use the algorithm, of course. So now I in login page. We go to welcome, of course, and when we log out, we can re-enter again without need to register, of course. It's basic, but it's good for learning. It's been a week since I learned, okay? So now if we go to pgadmin to our DB, and we gonna see if it really works or not, or no. We're gonna wait. Okay, it's here. So we're gonna go into our server, DB server. I created the one before, of course, before implementing this. I called it write up, and this is our user table. If you go to tables, we're gonna see we have user table like we saw earlier here in models. In DB, we created users table. So here we're gonna select everything from. I did it before, of course, to check. Then look, we have I. Imagine the password was just I, and looks very long. So this is a full stack app. You can add you can remove the welcome page and add multiple features, of course. I didn't implement Redis and WebSocket because I'm still beginner, still learning. So I'm gonna try in future, and tell me what you want in the video, and what I need to change, etc., to develop myself. And any question, I'm here. Just send me a message in YouTube. I don't know. And thanks.